incredible tournament lineup with an incredible prize is announced on NJPW Strong. I'm Chris Charlton, and this is Finish Strong for the week of April the 2nd, 2021. New Japan Cup USA is right around the corner, and this week's NJPW Strong saw the road to the New Japan Cup, with the tournament brackets announced. But the biggest shock this week on NJPW Strong was the announcement of just what the 8 competitors are fighting for. Yes, the stunning NJPW Strong Openweight Championship is the prize for the winner of New Japan Cup USA. Who will emerge as the first ever NJPW Strong Openweight champion? Find out in the coming weeks on NJPW Strong on NJPWWorld.com. But the in-ring action started this week with Rocky Romero taking on Kevin Knight. It was a big match for young lion Kevin Knight, but he showed no signs of nerves as he grappled Rocky on the mat. Yet it was Romero opening the match up to strikes, and when Kevin missed a dropkick, Rocky had a shot at Knight's arm. That was where Rocky would stay with his offense, but Knight was able to battle back with a slam and simple but effective strikes. Knight was able to cut off Romero's forever clotheslines with a huge dropkick before a backbreaker, but in the end, a German suplex followed by the Diablo armbar secured the tap-out victory for Rocky Romero. TJP teamed up with Alex Coughlin against Mysterioso and Jordan Clearwater tonight on Strong. TJP had mentored Clark Connors up to this point, and after Connors defeated TJP to make it to the New Japan Cup USA lineup, now the Phil-Am Flash is teaming up with the LA Dojo's new captain, Coughlin. Coughlin was able to out-wrestle Clearwater with picture-perfect form in the opening, before Mysterioso and TJP picked up the pace. When Mysterioso looked to go high-risk though, Coughlin was able to cut him off. TJP and Coughlin were able to effectively isolate Clearwater with a big delay suplex being delivered, but Jordan was able to hit a neckbreaker to bring Mysterioso back inside, and Big Papi Pump took advantage with a handspring double elbow. When Clearwater was able to get in the ring again, the Midas touch caught Alex Coughlin, but TJP broke up the pin before LA Dojo members past and present were able to connect beautifully with a double team leading to the Mamba Splash for an impressive win. The main event tonight saw 6-man action and a preview, perhaps, of New Japan Cup USA, as Brody King's Doom Squad team of himself and the Regal Twins took on Team Filthy's Tom Lawler, JR Kratos, and Chris Dickinson. When the Regals tried to land their trademark smooth double-team offense on Chris Dickinson, a big double dropkick from the Dirty Daddy slowed them before Brody King's entry necessitated a tag to JR Kratos. The most feared Kratos avoided a Regal plancha to bring Tom Lawler inside for a submission masterclass on Sterling. Sterling Regal was in deep trouble, but he was able to power through the pain to tag Brody King back inside. A cannonball to Lawler connected perfectly, but JR Kratos showed his unbelievable strength and power with a massive powerbomb to Big Bad Brody King. As the match broke down though, it was Chris Dickinson and Sterling Regal that were legal. Dickinson showed just how dangerous he can be with a brutal forearm to Sterling, leading to the referee calling the match due to a knockout. And it might be fair to speculate that that same fate could be awaiting Brody King in the first round of New Japan Cup USA. Yet there was post-match intrigue to be had, wondering where Chris Dickinson's loyalties lay after some extracurricular activities by the Dirty Daddy away from NJPW Strong. Tom Lawler pitted a test of Dickinson's loyalty on Sterling Regal. Lawler would order Dickinson to attack the prone Sterling's arm, and Chris Dickinson was more than capable of doing so. But deciding against such a dishonorable act, Dickinson refused to snap the arm of Sterling Regal, while JR Kratos was more than willing to oblige. Team Filthy would eventually leave the ring altogether as Brody King and Brother Logan tended to the injured Sterling. But even if the Dirty Daddy has a filthy name to live up to, is this really the kind of faction that he wants to be a part of? Plenty of questions remain unanswered then on NJPW Strong. But most pressing of all of those questions is what will happen in New Japan Cup USA. Starting next week, the tournament kicks off with 4 first-round matchups. Clark Connors takes on Leo Rush. Brody King faces Chris Dickinson. Ren Narita takes on Tom Lawler. And Hikuleo will take on Fred Rosser in the quarterfinals next week, Friday night at 10/9 Central. Meanwhile, in Japan, all eyes are on Ryogoku Sumo Hall and Sakura Genesis. A new member of the United Empire will be revealed. The IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships are on the line as Yo returns to reform Roppongi 3K against El Desperado and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. And in what will be an incredible main event, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship will be defended for the very first time as Kota Ibushi faces Will Ospreay. Who will lead a new era of New Japan Pro Wrestling? Find out Sunday, April 4th, live and in English on the king of sports streaming services, NJPWworld.com. That's it, we've finished strong for another week. Until next time, go kigenyo, sayonara.